Many people believe that younger women are naturally attracted to older men, and in many cases, that idea holds some truth. Experience, emotional stability, maturity, and more structured lifestyle often give older men a natural advantage, something many younger men are still developing. However, the real issue is that most older men don't know how to use that advantage properly. Time and again, men in their 40s, 50s, and beyond fall into the same patterns when interacting with younger women, ultimately sabotaging themselves. They lose not only their attractiveness, but also their respect, and once respect fades, the opportunity to show their true value disappears with it. The reality is that many older men already have everything working in their favor. They're just applying it the wrong way. The good news is that there's no need to become someone else. You don't need to look younger, richer, or more trendy. The key is simply to stop making the common mistakes that undermine your natural strengths. Age itself is not the problem. One of the most common mistakes is putting a younger woman on a pedestal. When a man meets someone attractive, confident, and perhaps a bit intimidating, he may start to feel nervous and assume she is out of his league. This often leads to overcompensating, being overly polite, overly cautious, and afraid of saying the wrong thing. As a result, conversations become filtered, safe, and ultimately uninteresting. The truth is that attraction doesn't grow from idealization. Women are drawn to men who treat them as equals. The moment you place someone above you, you automatically lower yourself, which signals insecurity, and insecurity quickly weakens attraction. When you approach interactions with a sense of quality and self-assurance, the dynamic changes. You stop seeking approval and begin to focus on genuine compatibility. Another common mistake is reacting poorly when the topic of age comes up. For many men, being asked their age triggers discomfort, causing a visible shift in confidence. But the issue isn't the number itself, it's the attitude toward it. When you show insecurity, you turn age into a problem. When you own it with calm confidence, it becomes an advantage. There's no need to apologize, justify, or feel self-conscious. Confidence reframes everything. Some men also rely too heavily on money or status as their main appeal. They talk about their career, possessions, and success in an attempt to impress, or even try to buy attention. But this doesn't create genuine attraction. It only creates convenience. When you present yourself primarily as a provider, you risk attracting people who are interested in what you offer rather than who you are. Real connection comes from character, values, and presence. Success should complement your personality, not replace it. Another subtle but damaging habit is stepping into a mentor role. Many older men try to impress by constantly giving advice, teaching, or guiding, while hiding their romantic interest. This shifts the dynamic into something more instructional than emotional, and it removes any sense of chemistry. Later attempts to introduce romance can feel forced or unnatural. Instead, interactions should include lightness, humor, and a sense of playfulness. Wisdom has its place, but attraction thrives on emotional contrast, not lectures. Trying too hard to appear younger is another mistake that often backfires. Wearing clothes that don't suit your personality or adopting behaviors that feel unnatural usually stems from insecurity. True confidence comes from embracing your age, not resisting it. Present yourself in a way that reflects maturity, self-respect, and authenticity. When you accept who you are, it naturally becomes more appealing. Many men also turn conversations into a showcase of achievements, listing accomplishments, titles, and milestones as if they're presenting a resume. While success is valuable, attraction isn't built through credentials. It grows through emotional connection, presence, and shared energy. Let your achievements reveal themselves naturally over time, rather than forcing them into every conversation. Finally, neglecting appearance is a mistake that undermines everything else. Experience alone isn't enough if it isn't supported by how you present yourself. You don't need to look younger, but you do need to look disciplined, composed, and well put together. The way you carry yourself communicates far more than words ever can.